The announcement of an early oil production by an international oil partner on Wednesday may seem like good news to Guyanese, but opposition leader Jagdeo is more worried about the revenues of oil. Hess Corporations announced that first oil can be expected way before the timeline that was set out when exploration began for Liza-1 in the Stabroek block. The company is estimating that first oil could begin in December of this year. Chief Executive Officer John Hess said, quote, "In September, we announced our 14th discovery in the Stabroek block at Triple Tail, offshore Guyana, and are now targeting December for first oil from the Liza-1 development," end of quote. Jagdeo is, however, positing that despite the good news, Guyanese must understand that the oil revenues cannot be touched, at least not until the winner of next year's elections is announced.
The money has to be escrowed, placed in an account, properly guarded too, knowing that some of these guys properly guarded until after the elections. And we have already made it clear we are not participating in an architecture that is illegally passed. So the Natural Resources Fund was illegally established. It was established after the no confidence motion.
The first quarter of 2020 was originally targeted for oil production in the Stabroek block. 120,000 barrels of oil per day is expected from production in the Liza Phase 1 development. Guyana is expected to earn some $300 million annually. In a recent meeting with Exxon, Jagdeo expressed the view that while he had no issues with early production, none of the resources can be used before the date of elections.
I recently had a meeting with them, and I said, we don't want the timetable for production to be affected. If you can start producing oil in November or June next year, whenever the vessel is ready to pump the oil, go ahead. We're not talking about timetable based on the timing for elections, because that's production. And however, none of the resources, and this is clear from even Jordan, could be used before the elections because there's no budget.
Hess said it achieved strong operational performance again this quarter, delivering higher production and lower capital and exploratory expenditure than the previous guidance. Siobhan Vickery, HGP Nightly News.